Welcome everybody, day 2 of Cowboy Camp. I have my handy dandy intercom notebook which has a bunch of notes from day 2 of practice. I'm going full fish here. Normally I kind of wing things, but I'm going full fish here with my notebook. And one of the things that really jumped out to me today is Jon Kitna was talking after practice, and we were there in what we call the ganger. And it was a question that somebody was asking, and it wasn't even about Dak Prescott. It was about Cooper Rush and Mike White and what Kitna's got to see from them, what the coaches have to see from them. And I thought his answer was great, and I thought his answer applies to Dak Prescott as well, in that if his message is sinking in with Dak, it's the best thing possible for this football team, because he kept talking about, guys are out there, and it's not that they're not wanting to make mistakes. He said they want to make completions. And I told him, don't worry about that. Just rip it. He said, you wouldn't be here if you weren't good enough to be here. So don't think about it. Rip it. He said, if you go out there and just rip it, you're going to make your best throws. And I think that's the sort of thinking that I would love to see from Dak this year, is being aggressive, going downfield, just rip it. And it seems like that's a concerted effort so far. Now, we're only 2 days into this, and they haven't put on pads, and they haven't even gone against a defense yet. But it does seem like they're making a big effort to make sure that when they're in team, that they're not throwing the short routes. They'll run out some guys with their little red hats on, like pretending that they're covering and everything. But they're making a concerted effort that we're going down the field. And Dak's deep ball through 2 days. Again, it's against air, so take it for what it's worth. But it's been really good. He threw a few of them today that have been really good. I only saw one miss today when he was throwing the deep ball. And it's not just completed. Anybody can throw it down the field, and then the guy stops and waits for it and catches it. But he's been hitting guys in stride. The deep ball is looking good, and I love that Jon Kitna, those quotes as it applies to Dak Prescott. So that's one thing to watch this year. They're going to try, I think, to push it down the field a little bit. And this thing does look a little different. This looks a little different when you're watching this offense operate. It's more pre-snap motions. It's more shifts. The route combinations tend to have multiple deep options. I think that they are going to be more aggressive this year, and I think that Jon Kitna and Dak Prescott is a perfect marriage, and I love it. So I hope that that message gets home with Dak Prescott, and that he's willing to just go out there and rip it and believe in what he can do, because through 2 days, he's throwing the ball really well. It's the best I've ever seen him throw it. So I'm optimistic. I love the marriage between Kitna and Dak Prescott. I'm optimistic, and that is what I have to say to you today. Remember to check 1053thefan.com every day while we're out here in camp for the very latest. You see the link to the YouTube page if you want to subscribe to that thing. Follow the Twitter. Follow the 1053 The Fan Twitter account too. It's 1053thefan.com. We're out here in training camp in force, baby. We got everything that you need. Your coverage is right here. 1053 The Fan.